G'day, my name is Tom, this is the Taplo's YouTube channel. Welcome back to OMSI 2 as part of our showcase, aka our Let's Play. Last episode, we've been looking at Coach Busters. This is the first one we looked at, the MAN Lions Coach and Lions Coach L. This one is the Lions Coach L. And we also looked at the VOLVO 9900, which is just behind it. We are going to do a couple of cold starts before checking out the bus for today's episode, so I hope you have enjoyed the OMSI 2 content recently. If you have, make sure you give it a thumbs up down below. If you're stopping by for the first time, please subscribe. As you can notice, I have changed my graphics a little bit. I got rid of the sweet effects because it stuffed up the mirrors, and I have switched to the ENB plus Sky mod, which I'll probably link in the description below. So this is the bus here. This is the efficient Lions Coach, obviously, because that means it's got a couple of different extras in the interior. So without further ado, let's give it a cold start. So I'm going to jump in the inside to begin with to get the preheat the glow plugs, and then we'll jump on the outside here at start. Because I have not started this. I've pretty much spawned it in and then just dragged it into here. This one's done 400,000 kilometers. I believe. Oh, or was it 1.4? 400,000 kilometers. Yeah. Okay, wait for the light to go out. The light has gone out. I'm going to jump on the outside. Oh, you can see it. Oh, you didn't see that. There you go. The white running lights go on. We are ready. Let's go ahead and park it. So this bus is still a coach bus, but it's a little bit different than the other two coach buses that we looked at. It's actually something you don't see that often, honestly, anymore. In terms of coach buses, it's actually a very unusual. Well, it's not unusual or anything like that. I mean, this bus is like it, but it's making sure. I mean, you can sort of see it there, but we'll see it in a minute. Making sure I'm like that. And yes, so that's the MAN, so we'll shut it there. Now we're going to jump into VOLVO. Well, you've already seen what it is anyway. So let's jump into VOLVO. I'll give it a couple of seconds here, because it's gonna. Oh no, it won't this time. Cool. There we go. We'll jump in the inside. I've already got the. As you can see, I've already got the breathalyzer already programmed. So then we're going to go ahead and start it up. Again, I have not started this bus yet either. This one's done 186,000 Ks, I think it did. 186,899 kilometers. I was right. Started off on the outside. There we go. We're ready. Let's take the handbrake off and put it into drive. I'm not going to go into manual mode. Again, I still can't think of another bus that has. As you can see, I fixed my mirrors too, like I mentioned before. And yeah. Right. Just making sure we are straight and our wheels are touching, because that's what I always do. I like how the wheels. There we go, and yeah, there we go. Right, cool. Turn off the engine now. Just tap it and there we go. Right, so we have looked at two single decker buses, like single buses. Now we're going to look at a double decker coach bus. That there is the Marcopolo G6 DD VOLVO B12R. There will be a link in the description to download it if you're wanting it. Just making sure we've got the model right here. The Marcopolo DT B12R, and it is a. Yeah, and yeah, it is a double-decker bus. We'll have a look at it when we get over it. Here it is here. So for styling-wise, it actually looks quite nice. I believe this is a Brazil bus, maybe. I'll probably be doing a lot of Marcopolos in the future, because there is a couple. Because there's not much coach buses for OMSI 2, coach style buses. It's still coach style, even though it's double-decker. You can't see the interior very well. This is a very nice Tiger livery, very nice. The engine compartment opens up. Obviously, this hasn't been UV'd correctly. In case you don't know, if, when you take something, you have to UV the object. There is the engine. It is a Volvo engine. It says Volvo Marcopolo there. It is a single exit exhaust. There we got the same image just flipped on the other side too, which is great. Great detail. It is. It is 2 doors, I believe. Yeah, 2 doors. And it's also left-hand drive. So let's jump into the passengers compartments. There's a dash there. As you can see, it is a manual. It is a 7-speed, but I'm only going to be using 6 gears because I only have a 6-speed shifter. And the seats have got some weird... Oh, this is different. They actually sit at the top. As you can see, the seats have got this funky paddle on it, which looks very cool, but obviously... Oh no, you can go through here. Oh no, you have to actually sit at the top. Yeah, you got a second area here as well. Then you've got some views on the outside. Then we're back into the interior. So you have to sit and go for that area, then that goes into that area. So yeah, there we go. Right, let's jump on the dash. Let's work out what we have here. So this is the dash. A very simple dash. And of course, this is a pretty old school bus. I would have to say so myself. You have the something there that you can take off. Whatever it does. Over here, I believe these are your door switches. I don't know. That's your door that opens. You can open that door if you want to. Battery switch. There's your door switches there. You got your lowering. David, I still can't figure out what that does. I don't know what this does. And a whole bunch of switches here, which again I don't have. I mean, that's water closet. There's not really much info to this bus outfit. It's not like a core bus. You got your aircon, and then you have your switches. And then you got your kilometers. It looks like this one's done about 26,000. No, it hasn't. It's done 1 million kilometers. Right, here we go. So it goes to show that some of the things just taxis are not models. Anyway, to start this bus up, it's just like the other buses. All you have to do is turn on the electrics. Either you press E on the keyboard if you have stock controls, or if you are on steering wheel and you set your custom controls, you press, and electrics is one of those ones, you press that there. You press that. I think that's actually the stop button. Okay, so there we go, and then all your gauges come up, and then what you do is you can push it, if you want to, you can push your foot on the clutch and brake, and then you press the engine start button. You don't have to hold it, you just press it, and away she goes. Let's take it for a drive. So we take off the handbrake, push your foot in the clutch, and then put it into first gear, and then we get ready to go. And then we'll see how she drives. I have not even checked out this bus for. I haven't at all. I've had it installed for a while. Here we go. That's shifting gears. There we go. So this will be features in episode 3.2 and 3.3 of season 1 of the reviews. So we'll see how this goes. So in case you're new to the series, this is the start of my 2013 Let's Play of games, which is OMSI 2. 2010 we were racing, 2011 we were rallying, and 2012 we were trucking, and 2013 we are busing. Okay. There you go. There you go. Turn the corner here. Okay, let's see if we can start in second gear here. Most good manual transmission should be able to, so we'll see how we go. So stop there. Let's see if we can start second. Yes, we can. It's good manual transmission. So of course, Brazil buses aren't the best in quality, honestly. In my personal opinion, they're not the best quality. I've driven some buses like this before, but they are not, like I said, not the best quality. I've driven obviously better buses, like the MAN and the VOLVO are better quality than this. Which those buses will still be linked in the description below, if you want to download them, as well as this. But overall, this bus drives great. There we go, we're at 6 now. And we'll see if we can start at 6. If we can't start at 6, that's completely fine. Okay, stay in 6th gear. But yeah, it drives pretty dang nice. It doesn't have that, well, I guess it has a little bit of body roll there. You can see out the mirrors very clearly. Good view of the mirror so you can see if anyone's behind you, just in case you have to overtake somebody. Obviously, we're not taking this on a right hand drive map, so we're using the mirror. Alright, let's go stop, and then we'll see if she can start at 6. Still moving off the clutch. Okay, I don't think we can. Let's start second instead. Right, we're going to take it for a quick U-turn because I want to get this video out at my normal time, but I do apologise if it is a bit late. That's because I've been out and about and just couldn't find enough time to record a video today. Yeah, so this is the other time I could. So I had my flu jab, thank God I had my flu jab, I mean I have a shortage during this current times. I hope you are, I'm still surviving. I am, I'm actually not minding it at all. Yeah, so I had to go get my flu jabs, my left arm's a little bit sore. Thank God I had that because we actually have to have it due to the let's see how much of it over the line we are going. We are on the line. That's not just so it goes to show you what the real base is like. Let's check the wipers. That's something I haven't done. Okay, the wipers coming in and out. Let's check the lights. So we can check the lights on. There's lights on the dash and everything like that. Oh, I can see, I didn't notice this. It has like the VOLVO gauge there. Plus like the 9900. But there we go. What we are going to do now, we are going to go for a lap full throttle. Now we've just taken it for a warm-up lap. We're just to warm up those tyres and everything like that. We are going to go ahead and launch it. Let's go. Let's see how we go. By about 5 k's an hour, which is not bad. It's not perfect, but it's livable. That's 50. Alright, that's 60. Yeah, it's about off about 2 or 3. Pretty accurate. Okay, the mirrors are going to be a bit crazy. I don't know. But I think. Very long fight. Around the hammerhead. Did really well. Obviously, I have to test if I can get the kid down. But obviously, the manual. I actually drive for a manual bus. There's not really much good manual buses out there. The other thing, actually, it's doing really not like good manual buses in OMSI. There's probably manual buses around the world. I hear an OMSI. That's not that good. I mean, the MA Headlights coach drive is good for a manual. And yep, so we go through the. cross the line. Very good. And that's how it goes in, what is it? In the track. So let's go park it, and then I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of this bus. What I like about it, and what I don't like about it. I was pushing there before, just... There we go. And turn it off. So the pros of this bus, it drives nice. I quite like the old school theme, and I also really like the overall gauge layout and everything like that. I think that looks quite good. And I like the idea of a double decker coach, which we don't really see often anymore. The cons, number one, the gear shifting sound. Listen to this. Like in first gear, it was very quiet when you go from neutral to first. Like, it does have a constant volume, and it also sounds very annoying. Like, I go to the MAN lines coach, for example. Let me just switch to that. Give it a couple of seconds because it takes a while to load. I'm going to quickly flip through a few gears in the MAN just to show you what I mean. So listen to this. That's what a manual transmission sounds like when you shift gears. But very nice. Like, you're not meant to hear it that much. So that's one con I really don't like. Two, some of the interior just doesn't look complete. It looks very basic, like the colour scheme. Like, that's just a solid colour. I would love to see like some sort of like metal material or something like that, whatever these buses use. And also too, when you can detach the steering column for some reason. That looks quite ugly without it. And you can't detach the steering wheel, you can detach the steering column. That's silly. And number three, some of the just like every bus I have reviewed, yeah, so listen to how loud that is. Like, as soon as you get out of neutral, yeah, it's loud. Some of the buttons can't be used, everything else. Too many blank switches. And overall, the bus isn't the best interior-wise, everything like that. So overall, I'm going to give this bus a 6 out of 10. It is good, but it needs a fair whack of work. So what I have done, I found the link in the description, put the link in the description below. If you want to download it, do I recommend it? It's completely up to you if you want this bus or not. This was, excuse me, this bus is actually still going to be featured in this summer series. So we'll have episode 3.2 coming out in about 10 days time after I've done the videos on the rest of the buses. I think next we might revisit a bus that we've looked at before, because it's still a pretty good bus. So, and also too, they only come in manual too. That's another con, I think, because that means not a lot of people can drive them. I don't think it's an auto clutch feature. Let me just find out. Let me just quickly go. Yes, I know the bus. It's going to look a bit funky for a second. I'm just going to quickly see if I can turn on auto clutch or not. Let's see if it wants to work or not. Let's see what it looks like here. Like, I'll just press escape and it just looks weird. Okay, I believe it just works in the option screen. I was just going to turn on auto clutch for a second. Does auto clutch work? Because I know in the MAN auto clutch does work. I have to remember to turn it off on the next bus actually, because the next bus is manual as well. Oh god, hang on. What's happened? Okay, it's glitched, but yeah. It looks pretty cool like that, actually. Yeah. So I don't know what's happened. But it's having a problem, so I'm just gonna leave it there. So yeah, like the actual interior doesn't look right. The manual transmission sound like when it shift gears, it sounds crap, and also too, what was the other one? Some of the buttons don't work. So main thing has to do with the interior and the interior sounds. But apart from that, yeah, 6 out of 10 I think is a fair score. What do you think of this bus? Let me know down in the comments below. But for now, I'm going to end this video here. I know it's a very short one. The OMSI videos are very short. Not like the ETS2 videos, where they were about an hour long, because I had to drive from one country to another. ETS2 will be back as soon as ProMods 137 comes out, which is version 2.46. So ProMods for 137 needs to come out before I return to ETS2, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm going to end this video here. If you have enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button down below. If you're stopping by for the first time, please subscribe. Obviously, 2 content every single day coming at you. Take care, have a good one. Bye-bye.